Welcome back to the Fella Studios vlogs, where we take you behind the scenes of a production company run by two YouTubers.
Get jealous for a second. This was not a funny prank. This is disgraceful. I got up in the middle of the podcast. I had to apologise to my guest that he was in. This annoyed me more than anyone could imagine.
Now, if you tuned in last week, you remember that we actually hung up a photo of Lewis throughout a whole Fella's recording without anyone realising until around halfway in.
There you go, Finn. There's a snack.
Wait, Kwame, you've actually just interrupted
No,
transferring me money.
I have to send Molly £100 because what was it?
The sweepstake.
He won 50 quid in the sweepstake,
Damn.
and then I gave her a double or nothing on an ACCA on the weekend, and it actually came in. So.
No way. Come
More
on.
knowledge.
Well.
More knowledge.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. You're my current favourite boss.
Right, since we're moving offices,
Yeah.
and you've been here about 2 years now, what would you say is your favourite moment?
You could say I'm part of the furniture. My favourite moment was when half these people didn't work here. It was just like 3 people being able to do whatever the fuck they want, and now there's rules and actual work and bollocks. Sack you, sack everyone else, and let's go back to the old days when I got my own camera on pitch side.
Yeah.
When the main character finally got on screen. What's your favourite moment?
After an office night out, we came back here and
Smash the mirror?
No, I didn't. Stanley smashed the mirror.
I remember that.
I didn't do that, but
remember
I
that.
got the
You
blame
should
for
have
that.
been bollocked for that.
I got the blame for that.
If you watch it, so basically they had a big night out. Imagine, right, you go on a night out, you go back to your workplace, you smash up the gaff,
That's
and then
not
you just
what
come in, you come into work next day like, ah.
That's not what
Sorry,
happened,
lads.
man. Do you remember when you smashed the mirror? Yeah. He smashed the mirror, not me.
Should have got sacked. Should have been sacked.
Go and watch the Fellas podcast in Ireland. Little sneak peek. That's all you get. Go and watch it now.
But what's she got to be tired about?
Nah, she don't pay taxes, man. She's just chill.
If you overcut it, then it's easy to.
You've got Ireland stuff to do.
Yep, doing it right now.
Yeah. And how much
Get
of
this
that
for you.
do you have to do?
Quite a lot. So we've got 3 YouTube videos going out and 3 loaded videos going out. So the loaded will be extended, like hour-long specials. See all the bits that can't go on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube videos, and then Liam's on the loaded. We're working together
Nice.
to make them.
Can we get a hint at the things that aren't going to make the YouTube cut?
They got a present from a viewer. So that's all I can say, because this video will get taken down if I say what the present was. Yeah, it should be good. It will be out same day as this. So
Yeah.
go over to Loaded and let me know what you think.
So, Cal,
Talk to me.
I picked a few people from the office to get their reactions on some of the comments over the last 10 months.
I watch and I read the comments on all these vlogs, so I feel like whatever you're gonna throw at me, I've thought about already.
It's so weird seeing Cal and Chip opening FIFA packs to owning a huge company like the Fella Studios.
I think that's pretty natural to go through stages in life. At one point, my whole life was FIFA packs, and now my whole life is building the Fella Studios.
Who's the best player you ever backed?
Half of them were fake, mate. I couldn't tell you.
Cal needs a Turkey trip.
I read that one, and you know what? That comment inspired me with an idea, and I need to know if you guys think this would be a good idea. It was going to be for Fellas Loaded, right? What I do is I take myself. I think Lewis would be quite keen to come as well. Proddy maybe would come as well. And then I pick a Loaded fan and we all do a trip together, and that way we all go through the pain of it, but at the end of the day we all coming out with fresh trims.
Guys, I love the channel, but on the mention of telling truths, please can we hear why Wheezy, aka Cal and Joe Weller's brand suddenly died? Seen a few pods and I think it's time for the big dogs to start talking.
Yeah, you know what? I've addressed this multiple times actually across a few different pods. I think the one that pops into my mind is the True Geordie podcast, because people always just assume that there was like this big falling out and then that's why Wheezy stopped, and that just wasn't the case. Joe lived down in Brighton, I lived up here, and it's just one of those things, like people just drift apart. There was no like one reason for it. But I tell you, on the topic of Joe Weller, actually, I did see that he reposted the waffling logo, or what looked to be a new waffling logo. So that was quite interesting.
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting that.
that was cool.
Chip is never there, Cal carries the company.
That is not true.
I can't
We
remember the
need
last
to-
time I've seen him in the office.
I'll admit, yeah, over the last 6 to 8 weeks, there might have been a lack of Chip in the vlogs, but he is working behind the scenes. To be fair, he did have a 3-week holiday where he was doing some engagement nonsense, right? Then he also had his birthday holiday. I'll admit he likes a holiday, right? Let's not beat around the bush here, but he does work a lot behind the scenes.
How are so many people employed through this? Really strange that Cal's got a boss fetish. This is also pointless. This is a fan
Mate,
as
I'm,
well.
I'm getting cooked here. You know what? What was funny was in our billion Instagram post. On Insta, there was somebody in the comments like, "Why do they need this many people for one podcast?" And I've got some news for you. We have a few more than just one podcast, but it seems to be a bit of a common misconception is the fact that people just assume that the Fellas Studios is just the Fellas, and that's why I kind of regret calling it the Fellas Studios. Looking back at it now, it probably would have been smarter to not call it after our podcast, but at the time it just was easy, and I'll be honest with you, I just didn't consult Chip on it, and that's how we ended up here. And I don't think he got the opportunity to go, I don't think that's a very good idea. So,
It was already on the wall at that point.
it was done.
Too late.
He's got beans and tuna on a jacket potato. He's
meal,
mixing
bro.
beans and tuna.
Bro, you backed off a raw egg upstairs, bro. You
That's fine, man. That's fitness. That's fitness. That's
Which
fitness.
one's worse? Which one's
That's
worse?
fitness. I've had many jacket potato. You have more options than that.
No, I can't
You actually have 2 options
I can't
on
get
the
the
plate
chicken.
there. You just need to take one of them away. Have you ever
normal.
mixed beans and tuna?
That's normal. Nah.
He's the new kid, so everyone's trying to be nice to him.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, it's all I say.
The look of it's not as bad, the smell of it
saying,
is
bro.
fucking rank.
Yeah, but not worse than his eggs.
What did you do with eggs?
I just had a boiled egg in it, bro.
Just one boiled egg.
Got eggs from Sainsbury's, backed off the lid and just let it sit there for like 10 minutes. Just managed it, like,
Yeah, this is like the most anticipated one.
Why?
Probably looks like he asks his missus to peg him and plays it off as a joke.
Not more Lewis on the vlogs, eh? I hate that. Do you know what else I hate?
That's fucking disgusting.
Safety. I'll sniff it up for you. More for me.
This is in reference to you on your fight card. They did Lewis dirty with that picture on the card. Man looks way better than that.
Well, I submitted the picture. People don't know this.
That was your choice.
I can send you the original picture that I actually haven't used it. I'll post it on Twitter. I'll show you. This is what I sent them.
How did you get to take that photo?
My girlfriend. So I was like, nah, that's not weird enough. Do another one.
Probably his hairline looking sharp. That trip to Turkey was worth it, brother.
No, you know what this is, mate? I think this is people who just don't understand hair growing out. I had a buzz cut for like 2 years, and yeah, this is what happens when you let your hair grow out.
Slicked it back.
Just slipped it back.
Can we have a segment on what he actually does? Doesn't edit, doesn't make thumbnails, copies and pastes the quiz once a week, stealing a wage.
Do you know, the guy, a man who does so much things. I don't need to tell you what I do. It's not your job to know. You have to just enjoy the content. What's the best podcasts at the studios? Pitch side and backside. What have they got in common? Theo Baker.
Turned it off because I can't stand Proddy.
Yep, nice. I've actually only ever had like 2 hecklers in real life. The other one was at the Dublin show. Some guy just come up to me and gone, "No one likes you." It's like, bro, you've paid to be here.
Someone here 8 months ago said, "Surely Proddy ain't leaving. He completes the pod." This is when we like baited everyone into thinking that you were leaving. See,
Oh, is this a nice one?
this
now?
was a nice one, yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you were like gaslighting me into like a horrible punchline. Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate that. I think it's sort of ramped up in the last few months, hasn't
Yeah,
it? But no,
it
we're still good. Life moves on. Don't affect my life. So happy days. It's affecting yours, not mine.
Happy days.
Ego.
Where's this guy been? People have been asking for you.
Have they actually?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back here a lot more now because my video is done. Yeah, it got blocked in Russia and Belarus as well.
Do you have a big fan base in Russia and Belarus?
No, I got 20 people there. Did you watch it?
Um,
Nah, that's crazy. Have you watched it?
Not yet.
Oh my god, no one's even watched it.
you're engaged now, aren't you?
Oh, don't worry about that. Let's talk about the video. You know what? My life feels like it's over now. Once you've been working on something for so long and it's over, it's like, what the fuck
what
do I
do you do now?
What do I do? So what we doing today, guys? Working. I feel empty, Kwame.
You're
Real
done
empty
now.
and dead inside.
You should fight on Misfits as well.
Yeah.
No. Right, lads, I'm off. I'm joking, I'll stay here. Where shall I work for today? So I have Palmer, 17 points.
3 assists.
Smith Bro, got a goal, 10 points. Danny Welbeck, 2 weeks in a row, 2 goals. And then Garnacho was denied a go by Xerxes.
Oh yeah, you would have been fuming at that. Where are you second?
Yeah, so that would have, look, I'm 1 point behind you.
Behind me.
And that would have took me top.
Whoever gets Haaland wins, don't they?
Yeah,
That's 17 points.
yeah.
Everyone
Everything
else
else
in your
was
team,
stinky.
1 point.
Yeah, literally. What happened first game week?
I don't want to talk about it actually, it was horrific.
Elliot, what were the forfeits again?
Last place is 4 or 5 TikTok dances on the work account on Fellow Studios. Second is same as the one that you will be performing, Kwame, which is an outfit of everyone's choosing at summer party. And third from bottom is a written apology and spoken apology in Monday stand-up with making tea and drinks for everyone all day.
Jordan, you listening to that?
I didn't need to listen to it, it's not going to involve me, so it's fine.
I'm winning it all, so it's fine.
So these are the current standings going into the international break. Somehow I'm top after being second bottom last year, with Freezy close just with 12 points behind, and Jordan overtaking Lewis, who is firmly at the bottom of that table right now. I know we've got the whole year, but it's time to learn some TikTok dances with that team, pal. I'm not gonna lie, I did get nosy and I did want to see what you guys were saying about me as well. They were all just pretty much the same. I'm sorry, but that Kwame brother needs to sort his blood clot bonnet out. How does Kwame see? Kwame's hair looks unbearable to deal with. Kwame has an alien on his head. I think these comments are in relation to when I put my hair in my face, and I sort of get that. I swear it was a good hairstyle at one point, but my hair's just too long now. I need to get rid of that. You got your boxing gear, don't you?
Yeah, I can't give away too many of our secrets, you know, because then Storky's...
Oh, is it?
I know Storky's watching this, I know you little prick.
Just get your gear out.
Get my cock out.
Your boxing stuff out. Stanley, do you think you'd take Lewis on?
No. He's a scary bloke and I'm not in any sort of physical condition.
I'm trying to be called cool in London and like, I'm Stanley from the Feathers, I've got an ego now. They take a big sniff inside this bag. Big sniff. Big sniff, you ready? 3, 2, 1. That's actually not the bad one, it's probably in where the rats are
I
hidden.
played football for 13 years, I know what a bag smell like, a sweaty
You know what
smell.
bag
Whoa,
smells
what?
like?
He knows what a bag smells like.
Whoa.
Right, show me your stance, son.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. Right, so this is the jab.
Yeah, get one
Yeah.
on.
So this is no. So this is
Okay,
1.
yeah.
This is 2. Left hook 3. Right hook 4. You ready?
Yeah.
1. Come on. What are you
Are
doing?
you doing it quickly? What are we doing?
1. Okay. 1. Hand back to your
You
head.
gotta be ducking.
1. Yeah. Look at this guy. All right. 1, 2. Yeah. Now 1, 2. Quicker. Yeah. Who wants to call out someone for the camera?
Fucking, I don't know. Who do you're fighting Stokey.
Yeah. Who's the Storky equivalent?
Is there any like editor or something that's out there who wants to scrap? Fucking, I don't know. Chip Fat.
1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. Is this what the fuck is he doing? Yeah.
Oh,
And then hit with a big one. Yeah. Oh.
Right, who's up next?
Yeah, me and Matt are going for a little run. I tried to get more people.
Doing a little run day, it's fine.
I tried to get more people involved, but
Yeah, it's just
everyone's
you.
fucking lazy. It's like a little tempo session.
Okay, yeah.
So we do like running at different speeds. It makes you fitter. So
Nice.
It's just a 2-man club at the moment, so...
I mean, what?
Quite intimate.
There's like 30 people in the company, and like only one person replied to my
Yeah.
message. I was like,
I can't lie, I did look at that, I was like, absolutely no chance.
Start the week right. Come on, Bob, let's go.
biggest attention-seeking move ever. Do you reckon?
It's definitely up there.
Walking through the office in running gear. We're going to do 1K warm-up, and then it's essentially 6K tempo, but it's like a fast one, a slow one, fast one, slow one. All right, warm up done. It's now time. We've got to do a kilometre, 4:30 to 4:45. Yeah. Bit quicker. How did you find that first fast kilometre?
Do you know what? It's like you said, a bit of a shock to the system.
Yeah.
After just sitting at the desk a bit, but
yeah. Well, that's the thing. I never really run at lunchtime.
No,
yeah.
I do get that. But
right, we've got to go into the next one now. Sorry to interrupt you, mate. Should we sprint it? Let's go. 8K done. Happy days.
How's the run? How quickly did you get it? Yeah.
We did like Like one fast one, then one slower one, and we did that 3 times.
Nice.
Did you notice that I beat him to the office? So, he was struggling, he was.
Yeah, I passed out, man.
He's coming with the right sweat on.
Fat boy needs to get his food.
What the fuck?
I need coffee.
That's not alright in the office. Someone tell him off.
I don't have any trousers left.
Boxers.
They're not boxers.
Where's his penis?
That's not important, bro. You seen how disgusting this dog is, by the way? Yeah. He's licking my sweat about that.
Back to Matt Murphy. Wait, what? When did that happen?
That was from Aiden.
Editor ladies, man.
He got it himself, ruled everything himself.
Hannah, what's going on? We get a little business update on 165.
Yes, we are at launch week, which is terrifying but exciting. We're launching very, very soon. We're waiting for one more delivery to be dropped to our depot.
How many months in the works now?
6, I think, which is actually quite fast in the grand scheme of things to get this amount of product, like this amount of different products done in a 6-month period and delivered. Like, you have to allow a month for delivery, so it was actually all done in 4.5 months, I'm gonna say.
Can we get any teasers of this? Any snippets? Yeah.
So these boxes are, so behind the scenes, we've got stock going to the depot, we've got stock coming here for all of the guys that have podcasts with us, so they can wear it, share it, enjoy it. So that is what these boxes are, is for everyone here at the studios that we're going to hand out product to. We've already given some to Theo, Chloe's got some already. So yeah, just as and when I'm seeing them, I'm like, I've got stuff for you, come and get it. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like packaged and not on Cow and Chip's back. They have all got stickers on them. The hang tag is a sticker, so you can peel it off and stick it on your laptop.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, we're excited about that. We're all really happy. So yeah, everything's got a sticker on it. The labelling's really nice. There was a comment on the vlog actually that said we just get everything from AliExpress, and we don't. I think my favourite is this jumper, which is controversial. There has actually only ever been 30 of these made. So if anyone does want one, be quick. Because yeah, they're going to go pretty quickly. Probably it for a business update. We're just very excited. There's been no stress really in the last couple of weeks. We're just waiting for the delivery and waiting for some reactions. So yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Me too.
Alright, I'm just setting up. It's not a great angle, is it, guys? But it'll do. Anyways, look, I read all the comments on the vlog where I did a bit of a business update. I've done one with Elliot as well. So I thought, you know what? We'll come back, we'll do another one. And I really want to include you guys. I've said it before, I want to sort of build this thing in public. I have no problem with being transparent with you guys. And so yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's talk about the fellas stew. What's been going on lately? What's been happening in the last few weeks? I think one of the biggest things is the office move. For me, one of the most exciting things is this office move. It's been a lot of stress. I think it's put a lot more workload on the team than we could have ever imagined, and I think that is definitely an oversight. You know, personally for me, I've never done an office move on this scale, and it's also become a very, very expensive thing for us to do. It was needed because of the financials, like just looking at it in terms of what we were getting per square footage. But I just feel as though, you know, we had our budget and we've gone past that budget. You know, it's needed. I don't regret making this move whatsoever because, like I said, it's so important to future-proofing the company, and it's going to put us in such a great spot once it's all done. And we're literally moving in like a week's time, so we're almost there. But that's really it. It's a lesson learned for me. But also at the same time, it's a bit of a weird one, a little bit mixed emotions, because I'm also very excited for this. I think it's really important for what we're trying to build here. We're building like a best-in-class studio, particularly for video podcasting. You know, comfortably say once this is in place, like we have the best video podcasting studio maybe in the world. Who knows? Certainly in the UK, it's going to be up there. So yeah, that's so important for us in the space that we're trying to lead in, which is video podcasting, and maybe more niche is that Gen Z. I don't really like using the word Gen Z, but a younger audience that we're trying to capture. It's important that we have the best kit, and I'll be honest with you, I've seen what other people do. There's some people doing it nicely and doing it well, but in terms of the quality of kit that we have here, the people that we have working on it, I just don't know if there's anyone else quite like doing the way we're doing it. Moving on from there, I have to address, of course, I see you guys in the comments, and I'm not running away from it. I know you guys, if someone in the comments said like, oh, they're becoming so corporate, they're not addressing the Ollie situation. And it's not that I'm not addressing it, it's just that I've been away and haven't had a chance to jump on the vlog since. So to address the Ollie situation, he was off for a little bit, and we caught up, and he just said he was ready for his next adventure, his next step. He said he'd given his vlogs his all, really, and he wanted to try something new. And I said, look, mate, absolutely fine, totally get it. It is a very, you know, it might sound a little bit stupid because all you guys just see is this final vlog version, but it can be very stressful. And I always say to everybody, like, look, if you ever feel that way about, you know, you want to move on to the next project, whatever, like, come to me, let's speak about it. I want people to be doing what they want to do ultimately, and if that's here at the Fella Studios, amazing. Going to do my best to make sure that happens. And if it's somewhere else at a different company, maybe it's freelance, whatever that is, I'm more than happy to support that reference and even, you know, line people up with different opportunities. So yeah, that was it. Ollie obviously was fantastic, loved having him on the vlogs, and it is sad that he's not going to be working on the vlogs anymore or at the Fella Studios. He was a great guy to have around, but also super happy for him. You know, takes a lot to be able to look at a situation and be like, I want to try something new. So yeah, big love to Ollie, and yeah, hopefully that sort of clears up that situation. And now we got Kwame stepping up and going to be on the vlogs a lot more often. Kwame's been here at the Fella Studios for a little while now, worked across a number of shows. Super talented guy, so I can't wait to see what he's going to be doing with this vlog. Hussein took over for a little bit. He's new to the team, really gelled amazingly with the team. Such a lovely bloke as well. And yeah, excited to see more of him in the vlogs. I think he's going to be a good character, because it can't all be Lewis, let's be honest, right? This vlog is so important to me and the company. It's almost like a bit of a diary. It's kind of like when you have gym progress pictures, and you know, for me, one of the ways that I would motivate myself and remember to stay disciplined was look back at the old photos and go, wow, look how far we've come from this, and how the small wins just add up. Obviously, we've got a number of new podcasts joining the slate. Really excited. And I know it's a bit of a pain, and, you know, can't announce them. And the reason for that is because they want to do their own announcement. It's not for me to announce somebody's new podcast. Yeah, like I said, I want to be transparent with you guys, but these guys got their own ideas. They want to do cool videos. We want to help them make these videos to announce it. And so if I just tell you guys on the vlog, then that's tens of thousands of pounds down the drain, and I'm in a lot of trouble. And it's been interesting in terms of the hiring process, because something that I've learned sort of throughout this process, and in the space that we work in, quarter 3, quarter 4 tends to be very busy, and it's very easy to go, right, let's just hire some people, a bunch of people in, and have them working full time. And then when it gets into the quiet period, you have a lot of people maybe that don't have a lot of work to be done, and that can even be not very motivating for people, because they feel like, oh, I've not really got much to do, I'm sort of just hanging around. A lot of people, especially the people that we hire, are very driven, and they want to achieve things and achieve accomplishments. So you want to make sure people are busy and working on cool stuff. So for us, it's about, right, how can we bring in almost like freelancers or contractors to fill in the workload when it does get heavy, but we only know it's going to be heavy for maybe 2 or 3 months of the year. Sorry, I realized I've been rambling for 8 minutes, but I have been telling Kwame I want 20-minute plus long vlogs, and if you guys are willing to listen to me waffle, then sound. It's an opportunity for us to really kick on. A lot of advertisers spend a lot of their budget in these next 6 months, so really important that we're at the forefront of that, because at the end of the day, we want to generate revenue for the creators who have trusted in us to make them the best podcast possible, and at the end of the day, bring them as much revenue as possible. So really dialed in. Abby in campaigns, she's got a busy few months ahead, but it's all very exciting. And yeah, I'll leave you there. I'm aware that it's about to be 9 minutes, and God knows how much of this has been cut out. But yes, much love. Hopefully I cleared up a few things. Ollie, I love you, brother. Hope you're doing well, and I'll see you guys on the next business update. Let's get it. Right, guys, we're about to head up here, and I know there's slackers up here today. This is where the slackers hang out. By the way, it looks awful because of the office move. Look how bad this place looks. Yeah, I knew I'd find the slackers up here. Look at this guy. What are we watching?
They used to work Southampton highlights on.
Southampton highlights.
Yeah,
Who's done that?
final.
You?
Yeah, it's the full game from the playoff final.
Happy with the Ramsdale? Happy with the Ramsdale transfer?
Yeah, but we did lose 3-1 over the weekend to Brentford. Yeah, we're
you lot are going straight back down, you know?
Yeah, that's why I'm enjoying the championship highlights now.
Nice.
You need to work on your camera handle and that you're holding this all wrong. You need to
Not
hold it
coming
like this.
from you, I've
need
seen
to hold
you
it like
hold the
this,
camera.
and then you zoom like this.
What?
You need,
There's
this
no
is
zoom.
the flat. This is the flat.
I want
have
my
to crush
viewers to
them.
have a smooth experience.
That's not smooth. That's wobbling everywhere.
It's a cinematic masterpiece.
A smooth experience, Alf.
Yeah, it's looking pretty smooth.
Guess how long the business update was?
How long was it?
9 minutes. People have been asking for 20+ minute vlogs, and I'm gonna fucking deliver one for them.
You're gonna put that, no edits, no
Yeah,
cuts,
don't
just put
uncut
that,
that,
right
except for the bit where I like there's snot dribbling down my face. So you
What's
need
in
to
the
get rid
whole
of
video, pretty much. I didn't tell you that when we were doing our bit, like you had something stuck in your teeth like the whole time.
What the fuck?